We talked about Pluto. We can talk about Neptune. We can talk about Uranus. Um, all of these planets are in later degree, especially Pluto. We are feeling the the um the stress of Pluto. I mean, did you get your flash of like everything that you've been see, especially the cardinal signs, Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn. Aries is really special out of them all because we look back at Capricorn and think, when are you going to catch up? Get out. I mean, see, that's the only see the way that astrology works is it's evolution of human consciousness, and the fact is, some people are ahead in their consciousness more than others. They're just embodying a thing. And I didn't just say, now you're going to fight about it for the rest of your life. No, you're just going to realize, oh, somebody is my teacher. Somebody knows more than me. Somebody. But boy, can that get all distorted if just about every bit of truth is being distorted and hidden away, and you have to now imagine what the truth is. Yes, that's where we're at, kids. Now, getting back to um, and some of us do that pretty good. We are here, and as long as there's like a, well, they talk about the 144, but what 44,000 is chosen people. But what it really is that some people are just here. They embody the truth. They're still very much lighting up, and they're looking around, and we're, it's like we've already activated, but we have yet to activate even more to stand to take a stand. See, we're not going to come together either. It's on all sides of the world that we kind of like as an even grid, kind of like what Elon Musk is setting up. Quinkadink, huh? When it happens, for sure, babes, the alarm is going off already in all hemispheres, atmospheres, really. The warning would be through some of the global events that we would see within the human ecology, if you'll notice. And then, God, it's so weird looking at it, like this thing that's coming up so called the Trump presidency again. And all it is that, see, he is a Gemini, and I didn't do this chart, but I know that Gemini is the one who's going to light up with Pluto. So is Libra, and that's air. It's very mental. They are known to be psychos. I'm just straight up. I mean, if there's any hope for any of the air signs, Libra is grounded by co-ruler of Saturn, but might as well have just said they are extra skilled in being a psycho, But really, that psycho isn't bad. Psychopaths, aren't necessarily all out there plotting to kill everybody. They could be somebody who does something unlike another person, and they dare do something, and it could be just an athlete. We don't know. It's a very uncharted territory about, like, well, what is good and what is bad about it. Really, there's pros and cons, right? You got to admire some of these stupid people too. Psychopaths aren't as stupid as narcissists. If you want to get to know the thing that we found out, there's like levels to this shit. Narcissists are doing their thing, and they can be a sadomasochist, which, you know, a, a psychopath will employ those people. Really? You're willing to, like, hand out masks and tell them to put it up over your nose, like, because you don't want to get sick? Boy, all right. Let's keep exacerbating conditions to turn everybody into misery and fighting. Yay! Yay! Nah, 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 la, la. Some people are like that, kids. They'll teach you. They'll teach you right away. When you start feeling good, they'll slap your hand. Do not do the good feel good thing. In fact, and then you'll learn when that wheel is spinning smooth, stick a spoke in it. Pah! Yay! Money so I can fix it, please. This message brought to you by I Don't Give a Shit. Subscribe here. Oh boy. The organism is coming up to the brink, and it's being pressed against the imaginary glass, right? What is that shit back there? And look at Trump. The way he's trumping around. God is the answer. You've been waiting for this. You don't know where you're going, but you are going and you trust in God. We must get it back. It's like, woo! 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 Why? Sorry. I know. I could have spent that time doing something more productive. God, at least like take the Scorpio out of my head. I call it the Scorpio, the bedhead. They have a stinger out the back. Way too sexy for anything. By the way, we can do as much as we can, and not even a shirt or anything of anything. Just too sexy for it. You have to strip down and say, well, there it is. That's what it is. And so then, and then after that, I was trying to talk astrology. Let's get into the Aries quality of the organism, which says you're gonna let me breathe and risk my life, because that's what we're doing here in order to maintain our very belongings. It's risky business, life is, I know. There's a threat everywhere you go. When I walk out, pine cone can drop. I do not get insurance, give a fuck about a helmet even. I listen, baby, I listen. Hey, if that tree hates me, it's going to kill me, isn't it? Yes! Do not ever not see the way that you survive is you do not ever not look at a possibility. You look at it all. Do not censor. Do not censor. You're missing something important like the worst shit. You want to know what the worst shit is, and you want to know what the good stuff is. Keep your eyes open. It's safe. It's safe. I do feel a roundup, don't you? Oh my God. Your narcissist is ridiculous right now. They have come out of the woodwork. It's like 2024, there isn't any air for bullshit to breathe. What are they going to do? They're going to try and get a hold of you. And they're going to be supportive of you. They're going to feed you back to you as they do. It's called love bombing, by the way. The love bomber, the scenario goes, is that they idealize you. They're like, oh, no, you. And they gather all of that good stuff that you might even like about yourself. And then they say you, and then they try to spoon feed it to you. You. And they really don't. They don't really care about you. Um, they admire you. They envy you. They're fucking jealous. In fact, they're nowhere near the capacity of even embodying the confidence that you may exude. And now we're getting up at about age 6. They're age 4. You're up at age 7. You know how children, So then now that could be happening to you. It could be happening to you. They might try and friend you. It happens last time, right? When the C-19 announcement happened, every little narcissist contacted you back again. They want to know how you're doing, and you. And us, right? Us? No, there wasn't an us because you're not home, remember? Nobody home there. That's why we split apart. I realize that I'm working with nothing. And it's all my fault if anything goes wrong. And it's never going to go anywhere because it gets sucked into your black hole of, I'm here but not here. They take all the credit for the things that you do, and it's non-reciprocating. And you're like, why am I doing this at all? It's one of the most ridiculous things you'll ever get involved with is the present society, which you can't take them personally because they're only 3 to 5 to 6 years old emotionally, and the games they play is just right about there. How can you take that personally? You just kind of go, oh, wait a minute, I have to go and you're done babysitting, and then you have to go and do your life. You're fully encompassed. You're in your body. You have integrity. There's a lot. It's very complex. Besides for just hiding. Well, we suspect that money it incubates up a condition for the narcissist, which is shades of gray. I mean, you want to talk about psychopaths who say, yeah, that's a great idea. I think I'll hire a narcissist to do what I was supposed to do and do worse. Talk about problem causing and then finding the answer for it. We can do this. Narcissists will work for money to do it. I don't need it. I just want power over them. I'm going to press the mint machine, money machine button. I don't care about money. I just want power over people, and I create a bunch of narcissists. What kind of education can I give them? I know it would be just books. Books, that's it. Just kidding. I have to threaten them with a gun first. We have to wipe all of that history away, by the way. I killed 45 million people! Each nation. Still happening, by the way. I administer vaccines. Accident happens, 80,000 people per nation could die, sometimes 120 per year. That's just the usual, but now, do the math. People are living, though. People are living through this. And I stay, not with money, power. I press button on the mint machine, and I'm a psycho.